Hi everyone, thank you for visiting the World Exodus channel. This short video introduces one of the most disconcerting events of the 20th century, and which occurred in Portugal over several months in 1917. The event is directly relevant to the life of the world today, and therefore it may be of critical importance to you and those you love and cherish. So please, don't forget to share this video with your friends and to subscribe for further updates on this unfolding story. While many of us turn to God for refuge and strength, it is our mothers who are often the ones we instinctively turn to in our times of trouble. And so, during this time of increasing darkness across the world, the hopeful words of Mary, the Mother of Christ, that ultimately all will be well, might come to mind. Especially for the billions of Christians and Muslims who revere her as the mother of all humanity, the Queen of Peace, the angel of love and mercy. Perhaps that's why it was the otherwise unremarkable Portuguese village of Fatima, which means the Shining One, and which is the name of one of the Prophet Muhammad's daughters, which became the site of the greatest supernatural event of the 20th century. When in 1917, it is claimed, the Virgin Mary appeared to 3 young children and imparted a vital and prophetic message of hope for all humanity. The message, in terms of what is known, has not only withstood the test of history, but most intriguingly, is still unfolding right before us. At least according to now Pope Emeritus Benedict, who said when speaking at Fatima in 2010 that we would be mistaken to think that Fatima's prophetic mission is complete. From what has been revealed thus far, the message of Fatima can be construed as a grave cosmic warning about the annihilation of nations and the conscious reality of eternal hell. But it also assures us that when the world's ultimate apocalyptic moment arrives, and while the danger will be great, and when it will be thought that all is lost for humanity, the Immaculate Heart of Mother Mary will be with us to overcome the supernatural evil which is growing in our midst, preparing for that ultimate end-time showdown. What exactly constitutes the full extent of the Fatima warning remains a mystery. In fact, it has remained a carefully hidden secret since 1960, when the message of Fatima's full disclosure by the Vatican was meant to have taken place. However, what the world got instead on the 8th of February 1960 was a terse press release issued by the agency ANI, which stated that the full disclosure of the Fatima message would probably never happen. And that's still the position today, even allowing for the Vatican's publication in June 2000 of a long-suppressed apocalyptic vision given at Fatima in 1917, and which was intended as the Vatican's final word on the whole matter. Instead, that publication and the strange interpretation given to it by the Vatican opened as many questions as it sought to answer. The June 2000 publication was a hurried response to the ailing Pope John Paul II's warning given at Fatima the previous month that the world was in an age particularly relevant to the Book of Revelation, and his surprise pronouncement that the remaining message of Fatima would finally be disclosed to the world in full. But let's just park that for a minute and go back to February 1960. For what becomes really interesting about the ANI communique released at that time is its clear declaration that the reason given for the non-disclosure of the final part of the Fatima message by the then Pope John XXIII was that the Roman Catholic Church didn't wish to take it upon herself to guarantee the veracity of the words. Remember that phrase, the veracity of the words, that the three young seers said the Madonna revealed to them. Because after the release of the Fatima vision on the 26th June 2000, nothing much had changed. For while the world may have got the final vision, it did not get the all-important accompanying and explanatory words of Mother Mary, which by its own communique in February 1960, the Vatican admitted had indeed been given to the young seers. What could possibly be contained in those still hidden words of what is known as the third secret of Fatima? What could be more terrifying than what was already known by the Vatican in 1960 and by the end-time vision released in 2000? What could possibly be so unspeakable that the Holy See dare not speak those words of Mother Mary, but rather elect, through a succession of popes from 1960 right through to the present day, to consign them to some deep, dark place in the Vatican? Let's hope that before all the broken-hearted people living in the world finally agree with one another, perhaps in response to some terrible, foretold, and yet still undisclosed event, that there will be an answer to the Fatima mystery. Let it be. And meantime, may the loving light of Mother Mary shine upon all souls. The Fatima mystery and its true relevance to the world today will be addressed in our forthcoming video series, Fatima, Towards the Full and Final Truth, launching on the 13th of October 2018. If that truth is of interest to you and your loved ones, then please share this video and subscribe to the Exodus channel today for further updates. Thank you.